Alright, well this is the first stage of the 2012 JCRC Tour of Japan. I'm riding for GSA Racing. This is a 5-lap criterium. The course is 2.2 kilometers long. The conditions were wet. It was actually raining earlier that day, but for my race, the rain stopped, thankfully. No wind to speak of, so almost good conditions except for the wet pavement. This course is very narrow, only about 5 bicycle widths, so not really much room for passing. The back straight was even more narrow, barely could get 3 bicycles wide through there. And with this type of race, your starting position is very important. I am sitting in 4th at the moment, behind the rider to the very right side of the screen. And we're off. So being that this is a points race, there are points for every lap. The first 4 laps, first place gets 7 points, second place gets 6, third place gets 5, and it continues down until there's no points left to give. This first lap, the first rider got a breakaway, and he gained 7 points. I took 4th place on this first lap, gaining myself only a few points. The second lap, I was in a little bit better position. The peloton was thinning out, so it wasn't as scary as before. A little more space to actually move, sprint around. Once again, the same rider gets first place. I took 3rd in this sprint. This is the 3rd lap. Once again, first place is worth 7 points. At this point, I'm thinking to myself, I need to start gaining some points to get ahead of the other riders. I take first place on this lap after an attack at the very end of this last straightaway. There was a U-turn, and from there I attacked. Once again, I do the same thing on this 4th lap. I make an attack at the U-turn, and from there I'm able to break away from the peloton and have a decent lead over the second place rider. So I usually take another 7 points. This final lap is worth 20 points, and so everybody is going as hard as they can to get this. I try the same tactic. I started this from this corner in 3rd place. I used the draft of the 2 riders in front of me to shoot myself up into 1st place. However, there's a rider behind me doing the same thing. He uses my draft, and he takes the 1st place position on this final lap. I take 2nd. Now we're just waiting for the results. So first place came with 33 points, and I took 2nd place with 32 points. So if I just won that last sprint, I would have been in 1st, but I'm very happy with 2nd place. For my first race of 2012, it's a very good start, and looks like it's going to be a great race season. And I just want to say thanks to GS Studio for supporting me, giving me a great machine to ride. Thanks to Tim Smith, I have the ability to be racing this season.
C クラス優勝は中村拓海選手。ツードジャパン2012第1戦四日市ステージ C クラス第1位中村拓海殿、おめでとうございます。おめでとうございます。はい、第2位エディック・エドラー選手。ツードジャパン2012クラス C セカンドエリック・エドラー、コングレッチュレーション。英語だ。第3位、川野智之選手。
I also want to say thank you to James Machen. Although he is on a different team, he really helped me out on this race day. During warm-up, I had got a flat tire, and he kindly lent me a tube. No hesitation, and because of him, I was able to race that day.
スードジャパン 2012C クラス第4位橋本博隆殿、おめでとうございます。
第5位、坂巻博選手。
スードジャパン 2012C クラス第5位坂巻博殿、おめでとうございます。
第6位、鈴木直志選手いらっしゃいませんか。はい、それでは記念写真に移ります。カメラもう一度方どうぞ。よろしいですか。はい、C クラス入賞の各選手でした。おめでとうございます。